Good afternoon, everyone. Romney Smith at WTOC for the News Now, bringing you local, regional, and national news. And we're on many platforms right now. Our website, WTOC.com, our Facebook page. We can actually interact, say hi, give a shout out where you're watching from, ask a question. And, of course, other apps as well, the actual WTOC app, Amazon Fire, Roku, so lots of different areas you can reach us. I want to start with national news. Within the last 24 hours, 2 police officers have been killed. Let's start in Maine. A nationwide manhunt is underway right now for a suspect who shot and killed a deputy in Ridgewalk, Maine. Officials say Somerset County Sheriff's Corporal named Eugene Cole was shot and killed this morning. His police cruiser was then stolen by the suspect. He allegedly robbed a store and then drove off. Well, he abandoned that cruiser, and right now the manhunt is still underway for 29-year-old John Williams. He's considered armed and dangerous. Corporal Cole was a 13-year veteran of the Somerset Sheriff's Department. The other officer-involved shooting that we're following right now is out of Dallas, Texas. You might have heard of that one by now. Authorities in Dallas say a 3-year officer named Rogelio Santander died this morning after a man shot 2 officers and a store loss prevention officer at a Dallas area Home Depot. The Dallas police chief recently gave an update and asked the nation for continued prayers.
So we're just asking for your support during this time. We are happy to report that Officer Crystal Almeida and our loss prevention officer, Scott Painter, is making remarkable recoveries. They are still in critical condition, but we are optimistic about what we're seeing with them right now.
The suspected shooter is charged with 2 counts of aggravated assault on a public servant and is in jail on a $1.1 million bond. We will continue to follow those 2 national breaking news stories. Of course, a lot of you sending prayers to the police officer both in Maine that passed away and the one in Dallas that passed away. Keep in mind there are 2 other officers. One worked for the Dallas Police Department. The other one was a store loss prevention officer. They're both in the hospital right now continuously, and when we get another update on their status, we will certainly let you know. All right, continuing on to some local news right now. Google is actually in town in Savannah to help people improve their digital skills. They're working with people, students, small business owners, specifically to create economic opportunities by helping people understand how to better promote themselves or their business. And keep in mind, there's still time to participate if you're interested. WTOC's Zach Logan has more.
This morning, small business owners learned how to increase their online presence, and their teacher was Google. Small business owners filled Service Brewing Company this morning to learn from tech experts from Google. The Grow with Google tour is making a stop in downtown Savannah today to help people enhance their digital skills. This morning was all about small business leaders. These owners got to learn about how to use the internet to grow their businesses. The event is taking place at Service Brewing Company because the owners used Google to start and promote the brewery. Co-owner Kevin Ryan says he's excited to have the event at his business.
It was just really appropriate for us to have this event in Service Brewing, a business that has used Google to such great success to help us grow.
And if you missed the first session, you are in luck. A second session is about to begin at 1:30. We have all the information for you on our website, WTOC.com. Reporting in downtown Savannah, Zach Logan, WTOC News.
Keep in mind that is still going on right now, so you still have time to participate if you wish to. Well, switching gears, many of you are familiar with the late WTOC anchor named Don Lagana. He worked tirelessly to raise money for MS each and every year. Multiple sclerosis was a cause that was near and dear to him after his sister, Kimberly, was diagnosed with it. In his memory, WTOC continues his efforts to raise money for a cure in honor of Kimberly and everyone else fighting the disease. We invite you to join us for the walk on May 5th in Daphne Park. You can get more information on our website, WTOC.com. I always tell you guys at the top of every digital newscast that you can interact with us live, ask a question, leave a comment. A lot of you sending your prayers to the families of those officers that were injured, both those who passed away and those that are still alive fighting for their lives in the hospital in Dallas right now. I did get one question. Kimmy Hammock asked, where in Maine? So the officer that was shot was a corporal named Eugene Cole, and he was shot and killed in the area that is Ridgewalk, Maine. So that's Ridgewalk, Maine. We've been looking at WGME, which is a CBS affiliate up in Maine, and keep in touch with them to see what's going on. This is definitely an all-hands-on-deck situation up there. They have dozens of officers right now on the ground scouring the area, covering it. And there's a couple of different scenes, actually, because after the officer was shot and killed, the suspect stole his police cruiser, went to a store, robbed the store, and then drove off somewhere else and then abandoned the car. So right now there are 3 separate scenes that Maine police are investigating, and that continues. Again, that officer lost. The other officer lost that we were talking about, again, at the top of this newscast, was out of Dallas, Texas. One officer, a male, died early this morning, and the other officer, a female, is still in the hospital right now. There's a third officer involved in that shooting, and that was a store loss prevention officer. So lots of different things we're keeping track of right now to make sure you're always in the loop. As always, you can keep in touch with all the breaking news on our website, WTOC.com.